so I am Casey Lewis. I attend NTSU. So the purpose of my interview is to have a better understanding of the career I'm interested in having one day. So the estimated time for our interview will be 10 to 15 minutes. So my first question is, what is your current job position now and what does it entail?
So I'm the coordinator of social media and marketing for University College at NTSU. And that just, none of us over here really love the name University College because it sounds like a totally different place where people go to school, but it's still NTSU. It's dual enrollment, adult students. People that maybe drop out of NTSU because of financial reasons and then decide to come back a few years later. It's also, there's some graduate programs in here as well, so they're adults, but it's an advanced degree, and there's all kinds of stuff over here. We have non-credit stuff that we do over here, like specialized training for EMTs. That's over here as well. So it's a bit of a different population than NTSU is usually marketing to, high schoolers and people that are going to be 18, graduating and stuff. So it's a little bit more focused over here to the non-traditional student, and that's why I was hired, because it's such a different audience.
Okay, so what advice would you give someone if they were first starting out in this profession?
I hate to say, like, throw stuff at the wall and see what happens, because you kind of do need to know your way around. But a lot of it is trial and error and then learning from your mistakes. So advice would be, if something doesn't work, just try to learn from that, because there's going to be a bunch of stuff that doesn't work. Like, stuff is always changing, and something that may work now may not work that great 6 months from now. So it's always just learning from your, not necessarily mistakes, but learning from what doesn't work like you thought it would.
Okay. So do you make posts on social media at all for your job?
Yeah, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn.
Okay.
Et cetera.
So when making your posts, what kind of feedback do you expect?
So it's always different. One thing that works for us a lot is, especially dealing with adults, are testimonials from students that succeeded or are on the pathway to success, even with dual enrollment. Just like if somebody comes into college already with like 20 hours because of dual enrollment, that would be a ton. But, just showing that like what's possible. So if I go interview a student that is 55 years old that just now finished their degree, what I want to tell other adults that are thinking about it is, this was probably easier than that person expected. How did you manage your time? Because they have a job and a home life and commitments, and then they're adding school on top of it. What was it like? Most of our students take classes online. So what was it like taking classes online? And then what has your degree given you as far as your career goes once you get your degree? So if I can answer those questions, I hope the feedback is good, and they'll go to our website and apply and get accepted and then eventually come to school. But hopefully we can reach our audience just showing a face that looks similar to theirs or someone they know, to know, hey, if they can do it, I can do it. And hopefully that person that I write about, like their core group, if they don't know the story, it appeals to them. So an adult in a cap and gown really does really well for us.
Okay, what are your work conditions like on a day-to-day basis?
Work conditions are totally fine. I don't know, you can't tell, but this monitor is like 36 inches. That's pretty cool. But technology is obviously very important, so it's fun to kind of get to play with new stuff. And I'm able to, with social media, like, I've been able to learn graphic design just because it's better for me to just kind of do it instead of trying to tell somebody what I want and then having them do it and then it come back and it not be what I want, and then it takes longer. So I've been able to, luckily, I have enough time here that I can learn some stuff and then also be able to shoot photographs and video. I come from a news background, so that's always kind of been in my wheelhouse. And usually I can listen to music while I work, and it's pretty quiet back here since we're away from campus. So work conditions are great. When it's 99 degrees outside, I don't have to go outside, and unless I really have to. So yeah.
All right, and my final question is, would you say this is the type of job where it doesn't feel like a job?
Yeah, A lot of times it doesn't. There are some days when you're like caught in the grind and like, you know, you're having to reply to 15 emails within an hour and you're trying to meet deadlines. And when there's really hard deadlines, that's when it really feels like a job. But when you're able to go out and meet these successful adults and other students like that, and you just get to learn these incredibly inspiring stories. Like, sure, I want somebody out there that's reading it to be inspired, but every time I interview them, I'm also inspired. So that doesn't really feel like work when you're talking to those people and learning about everything that they've gone through on this journey. It's just like putting it all together. It is the work, putting it all together, but it also, like, you want to do good for them, and you want to do good for your job, obviously. And usually their stories are so good, it's like by the time you have the quotes, it's just like writing around what they've said. So a lot of times it doesn't feel like work, but it definitely can.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so that covers our interview. Do you have any advice that you'd like to share with me?
I already kind of said it, but like, don't be afraid to like fail up, because like I said, stuff changes. Like, algorithms are always changing, methods are always changing. There's always going to be some new platform that people are going to be on, and they might be only on it for 6 months, or they might be on it for, you know, years. So, you know, like I said, stuff may work one day and then not work the next. So just be flexible.